Hey everybody, Denny here with a Game Rant First Impressions video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Galactic Civilizations 3, so the kind of long-awaited sequel to 2005's Galciv 2. So this is a turn-based strategy game, and I am not super familiar with the franchise, but I've played other turn-based strategy games, so hopefully I can pick up on it quickly. We'll see how it goes. So this is a beta, like I said, so just keep that in mind as we're going through, and this is actually pretty early beta, so we're going to see some bugs here probably, but from what I've seen so far, the opening cinematics and the title screens are all really well polished. So there is no tutorial or anything like that yet in the beta, so we're just going to jump right into the game and hope that we can figure it out. So we're going to do a new game here. You can see it looks like there are going to be 8 different races that you can choose from. For now we have 4. So we have the Terran, the humans, and we have 3 alien races that each excel at some certain aspect of the game. I think that we're going to start with the Terran for this game, for the demo. They're pretty good at research, I believe, and they're kind of also just like all around a little balanced, so it should be good for starting off. I want you guys to actually see some of the game, so I'm going to set habitable planets to common and planet frequency to common, so we don't have to search around too much before we can start getting into the action. Everything else should be good to go. So let's go ahead and queue up here and see what kind of random planet we get, or random galaxy we get. So like I said, I was not a player of Galciv 2. I had a lot of friends who played it. I never really got too into it, but this one looks amazing. So you can actually get in on the beta now if you pick up the Founders Edition. It's going to cost you. It's about $100 to jump into the game now as a founder. Otherwise, you can wait till it comes out on retail and it'll run you something a little closer to $40, I believe. Alright, so here's our planet. You can see that they switched to, if you're familiar with Galciv, they switched to hexes this time around. I think that that's new to the franchise. So you can see our setup here. Let's go ahead and pick our research first. I think that we're going to go... Let's start with colonization, and then check out our colony here. So I want to try to build a couple basic factories probably, and maybe a research laboratory once I can. So I just want to get these queued up here and see if we have any cool bonuses. So we have plus 20% to manufacturing, plus 20% to total research. It's pretty good. We have this thin slice of paradise here. I like the sound of that. What else we got here? We have rare earth metals that grow here, or are found here, ancient ruins, and rare gems. Okay, cool. So let's pick one of these spots and try to build a basic factory, and let's see if we can't get a research laboratory going as well over here. Okay, so it looks like those are in the queue. Anything else we need? I really don't know. I'm kind of just winging it here. But let's go ahead and go for a shipyard as well. Maybe over here. Give it some space. Okay, so that one's queued up. Alright, so let's jump out to the galaxy here and take a look at what ships we have. So, you can see it's a pretty clean interface. Pretty intuitive, helping you jump through your turn here with jumping from step to step. So you can see we have a colony ship. Double click it and we can check it out. You can rename them, upgrade. You have all your stats up here. So we're going to be looking around for habitable planets with this one. So you see Mercury there, no one wants to live there. Alright, so Mars we can move to. So let's take our colony ship over to Mars, see what you can get into. Hell yeah, let's colonize Mars. Alright, so the primitive species that occupied this planet was once more technologically advanced, and they ruined their civilization. The natives regard these ruins as sacred and insist we stay away from them, so what are our orders? Okay, so we got our first choice here. I don't really want to stomp through someone's graveyard. I think that we're going to play the nice guys here and go for the benevolence points and the influence, even though some of the other more hardcore options would just step all over them and go for production. But let's be the nice guys for now and just go for the, well, I'm talking myself out of it. I kind of like the sound of production. But yeah, let's just be dicks here, kind of, and go for the production. I really talked myself out of that quickly. Alright. But now look what we get to do. We get to build here. Alright, so we have some decent spots here. Here's another little slice of paradise. Let's go ahead and build a research laboratory here. And what does this give us? Provides the basic needs of a colony, food growth, sensor range. Okay, and maybe we could put a shipyard out here and a basic factory over here. Like I said, I'm sure if you know a lot about Galactic 2 and if you've already been playing 3 a little bit, then you might be cringing at my choices here, but like I said, I'm just kind of winging it. So, next thing we have over here, idle, is our survey ship, so we're probably just going to want to send this guy out. Oh, he is awesome looking. That is a cool looking ship. There's apparently a ton of ship customization in this game as well that I probably won't have time to dig into in this video, but is apparently incredibly powerful, and you can basically make your ships look like anything you want. So for our survey ship, we're going to try to just get out and explore the rest of our area here. So let's head up, we'll say. Head in this general direction. Oh, so he has pretty decent range there. Alright, so what's our next idle ship? This is probably going to be a little scout. Yep. Okay, so our scout, we're going to do the same thing and send him off in the other direction to maybe get killed, but hopefully just fill in the map a little bit and find some stuff. So we have our shipyard here, which is idle. So I would like to get a constructor going. Let's see if we can get that in the queue. And since we already took over one planet, we might be able to use another colony ship. So let's see if we can get that in the queue too, and we'll throw a scout on the bottom of the list as well. Okay, shipyard should be good then, and that's going to be the turn, so we can pass it over. And so you can see we're jumping forward in time up here in the corner. Our people are happy, which is good. Looks like we're doing alright so far. Let's go ahead and call it. Alright, so, oh nice. Looks like we're, nothing habitable out there, but that's alright. Alright, so let's start jumping through our open ships again. Nothing to do there as far as I can see, so we're going to keep sending him out. And should be good there. Jump ahead. Alright, so what do we got out here? Some space junk. Hopefully we can grab some credits off of these. Let's see what we have here. We can't quite reach it this turn. I don't think we can gather anything from asteroids. No, it doesn't look like it. At least not that particular asteroid field. Alright, so let's keep him moving. Alright. There we go. Okay, so, alright, let's see what we found in the space junk here. We found a lost scout ship. Awesome, so we can restore that to services and then we'll have an extra scout ship there. It's a good deal. Alright, so let's take our initial survey ship and go check out this other pile of space junk, see if we can get any extra loot over there. So we have our new scout ship now. Let's take him back to this cloud of dust. It looks like there might be some goodies buried in there. Alright, pass the turn. Sorry for the magic lingo. coming out all the time. Alright. Alright, so take the scout ship out of our initial hex, keep him moving. He's got some spaces left. I want to get him over here and see what this planet or star is going to be over there. Alright, these guys are moving, so we got 28 credits out of that debris field. That's good stuff. Head over and grab some more. Nothing in that one, unfortunately. Alright, so you can see down here our progress on Mars and Earth. Our basic factory is coming along. And on Mars, our research laboratory is coming along. Still mostly happy in our colonies, so that's good stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and pass the turn and see what we find. 191 credits, that seems good to me. I'm not really sure how to measure what a lot of credits is, but that's a lot more than I've found in the past, so that seems good. Alright, so he's idle now. Let's keep him on the hunt. Found a ship graveyard over here. You can see we are still in a pretty small area, and we selected a tiny galaxy, so it's a pretty small map. Alright, so he made it all the way over here. Let's try to go through these asteroid fields and see what's over on the other side of the map. This is, so it's a pretty smooth game so far. I mean, I'm not in multiplayer or anything like that yet, so I'm sure this could be more aggressive and I could be potentially attacked already on turn 6 if I was playing in a more aggressive game, but so far I'm just kind of free to explore around and gather resources. Nice, a well-needed boost. So it looks like +2 moves to all ships in your fleet. It's a good deal. Alright, so I want to take this guy. I think we're going to keep taking him down. Oh. Build a mining starbase nearby to harvest this resource. Alright, that's cool. So once we have the resources, we should be able to do that. Alright, let's keep moving this guy up if we can. Yep. Alright, so looks like our researching completed, so can choose a new tech tree. Let's take a look at that. So industrial specialization for 10 turns unlocks total manufacturing plus 10%, or we can go the planetary improvement, which unlocks xenofarms and colonial hospitals and leads to planetary specialization. Huh, okay, so I think that we're gonna go with the industrial specialization here with the research spec. That's gonna take 10 turns, but hopefully that's worth it. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so we're getting out there now. Got some good exploring to do out this way. Alright, so we need to figure out how to build some mining star bases so that we can take advantage of these fields out here. Let's check out ships, star bases, resources. See if we head back to our initial spot here, see what's happening on Earth. Basic factory is almost finished. Alright. Our terrain shipyard. We're still building the constructor over here, so pretty slow going, but that's alright. So I guess we just jump to our idle ships and keep exploring. I'm all paranoid that someone's about to show up and kind of blast us away, but I guess we're in alright shape so far. Alright. Scout ship does not want to be moving. There he goes. like to get him. Huh. Alright, he didn't want to head through this border for some reason. Alright, back down here. Oh, cool. So, this is another habitable planet. Unfortunately, we don't have another colony ship to send there quite yet. We need the shipyard to keep things moving along there. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to rush that. And then it should finish shortly and we can jump on that planet. Let's keep heading down here, past the turn. Alright, so for now we're basically just filling in the map, like I said, while our research carries on. Alright, so here's our colony ship. We want to get that way over here. It's probably going to take quite a few turns. Oh, not too bad. Looks like it's going to take 3 turns maybe. Let me see, so if we can afford it now, can't afford to rush the constructor now. I got all excited with the realization that I could buy things to speed them up, but I think I just blew through all my credits really quickly there. Right, so out here. Keep heading down south, so we are up to turn 10 now. Haven't run into any problems yet. Our colonies are all super happy, so we're about to take over our 3rd planet. Let's keep it moving along here, see if we can keep the good streak going. What do we got down here? Nothing too exciting. Oh, he's getting there, so close. Alright, jump back up top. Try to get these guys to make it over on the other side of this hex. To this pretty purple area over here. So these dudes, for one reason or another that I'm not aware of, cannot leave here. Maybe this is just the border of our whole map. That's actually quite possible since we're playing on a tiny map. They might not be able to pass here. So may have reached as far as we can go out in that direction. So I guess we can start heading down. Alright. Oh, so here's another planet. Let's see if we can get construction started on another colony ship. That is quite a long way off, 32 turns to complete, but let's throw it in the queue anyway. See how it goes. So turns go pretty quickly, and I mean we're up to turn 12 here already, and I'm kind of taking my time, but alright, so we got this planet over here. Alright, our geologists have come across an incredibly rich vein of rare minerals. That's exciting. Unfortunately, accessing them will be incredibly dangerous work, and even with the use of tools, the entire colony will ultimately be more exposed to radioactive elements. That's pretty terrifying. So, if it can't be done safely, it can't be done at all. Collect the resources which can be gathered safely, but leave the rest. Do what we can to extract it safely, using as many automated techniques as possible. Mine it all, rare minerals are rare in a way that people aren't. Wow, that's pretty heartless. I like it. So I don't want to lose a lot of my population though here, So I think that I might go with the middle option here rather than the totally merciless one. We're going to lose 5% of our population, but we're going to get a 20% increase to economy. I think that's probably a fair trade. Not fair for the people who are going to die doing it, but I guess that's just the way it's going to go here. So maybe we could do a research project. Let's try to... I guess not. We don't have the right resources for that yet, so let's go ahead and throw down a shipyard. Not too worried about influence right now, so I think we want a laboratory over that. And let's see if we can get a basic factory going in here. And what else can we do? Let's see if we can get another research lab. Just fill this thing out since we're here. Alright. So back to Earth. Is there anything else we want over here? Maybe another research lab. Speed things along. Get some factories going. Okay. So let's jump to our next ship here. I may have not built things quite fast enough at the beginning. That might be what's slowing us down now. But hopefully we can pick up some more credits here and rush along the production of that next colony ship. Alright, keep moving these guys down. So lots of planets over here. Apparently when you put planets on common, they are quite common. We'll take it. Let's see what, alright. Alright, first contact. We got 42 credits. And there's a survey ship out here. I'm not sure how we can really interact with it aside from running into it. Just keep on trucking. Jump to our next ship, so looks like there's a lost scout ship down here. Might be able to steal that. No, that's just us, the one we found already. Never mind there. Alright, keep filling these maps. Here's another DRF scout, so we're definitely running into their territory now. I think we're in pretty good shape though, aside from the fact that we have like 0 military ships. But who needs them, right? We've got 3 happy planets. Shipyard idle. Alright. So, definitely want another colony ship or 2. And maybe another constructor. Let's jump back in there. I don't think we can rush any of these. No, we cannot. Alright, so let's see what else we can get done here. Keep filling in the space. Alright, we're back up on research. Alright, and advanced construction sounds like something we might want to look into. I like the sound of that. Let's do it. Alright, so we've been through most of this area at this point. Alright, let's see where we're heading. So you can see how things look here with the zoomed out view. Not quite as pretty, but it's nice to get a pretty clean picture of the full map here. Let's jump to our idle ship. kind of want to keep watch over this planet here to make sure we get it when our next colony ship's ready. Alright, so what's going on here? How's our... Let's get a couple of scouts in the queue. Alright, so that was our second shipyard over here, the second planet. That makes sense. So production's speeding along now. Alright, so it looks like we're going to come through an asteroid field there. Surprised that we haven't run into more of the enemy at this point. Seeing that we've been through pretty much almost the entirety of the whole map. I guess we've seen a few. It's a shame we didn't do any military, otherwise we could have taken them out, but I think that we probably made the right choice. So we've got our idle ship here. Alright, so we got a lot of ships to take care of now. And you can see that our research and building is coming along. Our buildings are coming along quite quickly at this point. What do we got here? Just our scout. Shipyard, 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 yeah. Just waiting on these shipyards to finish. So let's command him to stand down for now. Him around here as well. And this one can hang up here by our home world. Alright, now we can pass these turns along. Our advanced construction is coming along. There we go. Alright. Construction optimization. I think we want to go for efficiency here. Take the manufacturing cost down. Alright. So things are picking up now. Kind of standing my guys where I want them. Passing the turn along. Keep things moving forward. If we were playing on a bigger map, this is where you would continue exploring, obviously. But so that's the first 30 turns. That gives you a pretty good idea of how it looks. It's not really buggy at all at this point. I didn't really feel too much like a beta, aside from lacking a narrative or a tutorial. But aside from that, it's super clean. I think that if you like turn-based strategy games, particularly sci-fi, that this is definitely going to be worth checking out. Whether or not it's worth shelling out the $100 and trying the Founders Edition, that's a tougher decision, but whenever this hits retail, I think it's going to be incredibly popular. If you're playing games like Civilization already, it seems right up your alley. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll talk to you next time.